Hi everybody, my name is Manaseri. I'm 25 and I'm from Huntington, New York. That's right here on Long Island. So I guess for me, my story begins maybe in high school. I say that because I had a good friend who I was able to be comfortable with. She was a good support for me, and I decided that I was ready to be who I was. And so senior year of high school, I built up the courage to tell my best friend in the car that I had a crush on David Archuleta, and she told me that she had a crush on Lady Gaga, and it was perfect. So that's when I came out as bisexual, and she came out as bisexual to me. So it actually was really great in that sense. In 6th grade was when I really started to, read things online. The internet was my friend, and I was able to explore my sexuality on the internet, and I guess a lot of people were basically giving me the identity. I had some girlfriends, but people wanted to, I guess, make me feel like how they perceived me to be. So I guess people were calling me gay, people were bullying me. I guess that would be considered bullying. I mean, that's how it felt. I think that, that pushed me into kind of a dark place in middle school. I wasn't the happiest, probably in like 7th and 8th grade, but I did have a great support system. I did have a lot of friends, luckily, and I guess you would say the bullying pretty much subsided when I entered high school. I was fortunate to have a brother in high school, so any bullies that wanted to come for me couldn't. So I was fortunate, I guess. No one would dare open their mouths. For me right now, if somebody had to ask, I would say that I'm queer. But typically I'll tell people that I'm gay because it's easier, because not a lot of people understand what the word queer means, or what it means to me, or what it could mean to others. Queer for me is, I use that term because I feel like gay puts me in a bubble of, like, I can only, or I'm telling people that I only date men, or that I only are sexual with men, which isn't completely true. So I feel like that really limits myself, but it's easier to say that I'm gay because I don't want others to have expectations for me. Family or, other people who are important to me. So, also people don't understand sometimes that people can be flexible, and it's hard for some people to grasp that there is a spectrum. So, and where I fall on that spectrum, it's probably like 80% men, towards men, and the other 20% towards other genders. So, yeah, that's what it means to me. I guess it wasn't until college that I really started to become who I was, and I joined the GSA, the Gender and Sexuality Alliance. I was one of the only guys surrounded by a bunch of lesbians, and I mean, I loved them, obviously, so they were really great, supportive, made me feel comfortable. And then from there, I interned at the Gender and Sexuality Resource Center at Oneonta. That was senior year. And I guess that's really when I started to truly grow into the human being that I am today. I guess my LGBT role model would probably be, obviously, Ellen DeGeneres, Laverne Cox, and Anderson Cooper. I mean, I kind of just want to put all their traits together and make one super person. Not that they aren't all great. and probably missing a few, but I don't really have one certain person. I think that a bunch of people are my heroes. And a bunch of other people paved the way, certainly for our community, who deserve credit. I'm currently getting my master's in social work, and I really want to continue advocating for LGBT youth, LGBT people in general. That's my goal, and I just want to say that anybody who is struggling with their own sexual orientation or gender identity, there are people out there for you, and there are people who want to help, and people who are just like you. So there's no shame in asking for help, that's me.